Hello, everybody. We'll just give the room a second to populate with a few people, given the announcement just went out. That's a better pun there, Tony. Oh, Chris, Matt, how you doing, buddy? Hey, y'all, just doing some admin. Cool. Hello, everyone, and yes, happy holidays. Or now, what day is this? December 14th. Wow, it really creeps up on you in a pandemic. I'll just mute my volume on my side here. Cool. All right, I think we're as good as we can be. So I guess to kind of kick things off, so with this game, I played a bit of it briefly. I think it was about a year back. It came out on PlayStation Plus. So I think in that month it was this and Overcooked, I believe. And I downloaded both. I played a bit of this game for like sort of an hour on a night when I had kind of a downtime. And I liked it. It was really cool, but I knew I wasn't kind of really paying my full attention to it. So I kind of, shelved it. Like, I'll come back to this. I'll get to this later and kind of spend some more time with it. And it just sort of sat, for like over a year. And then I was kind of thinking about the other day, like, yeah, you know what? I really should go back in and kind of explore this one a bit more. So I think I put in probably like maybe an hour or so into it before. I know it's not a huge game. But just in kind of looking back on some of it, I was just like, I can't remember really a lot what happened beyond the fact that you're kind of exploring this mansion that like a lot of your family lived in, and you're kind of piecing together sort of like their history, I believe, of their deaths. So that was sort of like what I kind of could pick out of my brain. So I'm like, you know what? I think it'll be fresh enough to go back into it again. So I thought I'd just kind of jump back in. I don't know how many people have played this one previously themselves. But from what I understand, it's a pretty short one. So, I mean, I guess in that case, spoilers. It's going to be like the whole thing probably. But yeah, we can kind of jump into this one. So I'm just going to jump in here and do a new game. I've already erased my current game because you can really only save one game anyways. I think I'm just going to jump on in. I love that organ. That's great. Gravel says meant to be played in one sitting. Okay, cool. Then we'll try to do that. I think we got time. So I think this one takes place off the West Coast. Like Oregon-ish, I guess. Not too far from where I'm at in Vancouver, BC area. Oh shit, I can look around. Oh yeah, oh, okay. Oh, it's interact. Oh, I love that. Yeah, then the title card just kind of hangs back there as you're getting away from it. That's cool. One on my hand. Okay. So interact here. Try the good old X. Nope. Oh, trigger. Okay. Oh, and I have to manually flip the page.
Makes sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house.
And I think there's a lot of narration in this too, so I don't necessarily have to read everything, which is great.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, a little birdhouse here. Mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
That's not a good sign.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's really cool. I like that. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I've forgotten all of this. This is great. This is perfect for me.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, the Finches.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Edith is a very slow walker, which stresses me out because I have a short man complex where I walk very quickly to make up for my short legs. A deer. Oh. Oh, it's gone.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's so cool. I don't think it holds up to a building code, but it's so cool. Yeah, the music is great. Really gentle, all of it. What's over here? Oh no, some missing posters.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
I'm trying to recall if a lot of this stuff is interactive or more like kind of like flavor in terms of the environment modeling. That's cool though. I guess it depends on what you find spooky.
As a child, the house
Do you find
made me
abandonment spooky?
uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I don't know, that's kind of spooky. It's emotionally spooky. Side door. Well, that worked.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Someone likes to plant. Car's still here.
For the first time in years.
2010.
I felt like I was home.
Just gonna give a nice sweep here. Yeah, it's beautiful. So much character in it. I love it. That is a lot of canned tuna.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Ouch. Okay, so Edith Finch. Ooh, 2788. It's almost the exact same age as my sister. It's December 23rd, 88. This family photo. Yeah, I love the soundscape of this, just the footprints, but then just the rustling here and there too in the background. That's really cool. Oh, that's a lot of tuna.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except
Oh,
our
salmon,
cat,
my bad.
Molly.
Guys, is the kitty still here?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that because like there's a ton of stuff. Like it's cluttered, but it's organized. It's kind of that weird sort of rusticy cabin kind of feel. Well, I mean, I guess it's a little cluttered. There's books on the stairs. Great, yeah, the sound design's great.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
That's cool. It's definitely a different experience playing with this with headphones on. Something I kind of don't do enough, I think, with gaming.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Yikes.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Well, that doesn't look good, but it is just wine, right? Yep. Oh, yeah.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Ugh, yeah, it's tough. I had a grandmother who ended up in a nursing home after a stroke, and it's a tough thing to deal with. This one's Barbara. Oh, I'm gonna do more with it. There we go. Crank it.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, there's a little Sasquatch in there too. That's cute. Barbara Finch. Oh, she makes Sasquatch movies. Cool. Left. I don't think I can use it.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I appreciate the common energy of your streams as opposed to the chaotic nature of most streams these days. AKA anytime I stream with Fraser and the guys. So basically, I'm just playing against what I normally do anyways. Thanks, Tony. Was that Grandpa? Oh, yeah, I remember
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, that's coming back to me now. Like peepholes going into the rooms, which is odd.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh man, this would be so much fun for a kid. Shipwreck? Cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That key works.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
So I'm just laughing because like it sort of starts with the motion, then you finish the movement with the actual controller, which is fun. Like I'm just like turning the page on my own. I like how it's sort of like half manual, half not. It's cool.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Ooh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
What's that a drawing of?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, so we're in Molly's room now.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, this is such a fun idea.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Man, there are some really cool ideas for how to decorate kids' rooms in this game. I mean, I'm still far too lazy to do all this, but man, if I, if I wanted to, that's so cool.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, Molly now. Cool. Yeah, good point, Li Ying. Yeah, get Kyle to do a quote on this room and see what he would do with it. Yeah, he could do it all.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, and there's poop in there. Fish here. Oh, cool.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay, good. Hi, buddy. Yeah, they always seem to like see stuff. Oh, it's getting darker. Turn the door.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, no. Ugh, that's not good for you.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, those are like plastic. This isn't what killed Molly, is it? Eating plastic berries?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Okay, 10 out of 10. Whoa. Well, I guess now it's cool if I eat this birdie. Make progress up here. I am a kitty. There you go. Oh, buddy. Sorry, birdie. Now it's just survival.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, ladder. Oh. I mean, you guys can't see it, but off to my left, beside the TV, our cat Ramen is sleeping quietly in his chair. So that's a nice little moment for me right here. Where'd he go? Where'd that birdie go? Oh, I just love this gentle purring too. Nope. Frisbee's in the way. Where can I go, kitty? Ah, I lost it.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. Can I make it? Where'd we go? Oh no, am I too high now? Oh, okay, this kind of stresses me out. This is why our cat's indoors.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, kitty. Jump.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, what's on the table here? Cute.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
What branch are we on now? There you are.
I gobbled her up.
Whoa! Oh, kitty, no.
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
Holy shit.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Wow. That's really cool.
Rabbits.
Oh. I don't know, I think I kind of feel worse now that I'm going after rabbits. Got it! Oh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find
Sorry,
some
buddy, it was
big-
quick. Yeah, I'm trying to keep a fine line between paying attention to the chat and absorbing this because it's really cool.
A mama rabbit.
Oh no, not a mama. Don't make me do this game. Well, that being said, owls are much more in danger, so it's better to feed them and keep them going. Oh, I lost my rabbit. Oh, I think, okay, so there's probably sound cues. Yeah, that's cool. To the right. Okay, there you are. Okay, am I right again? Yeah, this definitely is a game I would absolutely recommend playing with headphones now the second time right here. Wow. I did not get this immersed
She
in
was almost too big to carry.
previous.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh, I can hear its heart.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, no. Wow. I'm a land shark. Okay. Okay, cool. So I can flop around still. Whoa. no, no, no.
I rolled off a cliff and
Jesus.
into the ocean.
Whew,
Now,
success.
I was hungrier than ever.
Okay, fishy.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, not seals. Okay. Do I start with the... Oh, it is a seal. Okay. This is gonna make me kill cute things, huh?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh, jeez. Oh. No, it's bleeding. Okay. I know the only humane thing now.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Wait, what? Oh, my squivy. Whoa. Oh yeah, Seattle. Corner here. Okay, so my tentacle pulls me forward.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, that escalated quickly.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I could sort of touch the letters there. That was really fun. Sorry, bud. Hungry child. Well, I guess we need more.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh no. Oh, the captain's had a few too many. Oh, no. You want this guy? Yep. Get here, Birdie. Stop. There we go. Yeah, recenter here, I think. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, Merry Christmas.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand. and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Is this the toilet? Yep. This is a spooky game. Come on, let's be real.
I got closer and closer.
Okay. Back at home. I don't want to eat my gerbil. Alright, back to bed, I guess.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. So oops. I can open that book again. Save me. Cool. Okay, I can. Okay, yeah, so I gotta go through and find all the family member stories, right? Yeah. Okay. Barbara next. You're right, Felplay. That is very good handwriting for a child. Better than mine, perhaps. That's not good. Oh, Kitty's back.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
That's interesting.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Stream's about half hour old, Chris? Okay, oh. Yeah, so this is where she was. She was on oxygen.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Right, from the front yard. Oh man, that's way more setter now. He's just sitting outside still.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. Her room was like a museum.
Wow.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Okay, so we're from Norway.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Curse?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
They brought the house?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I caught an Odin. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more people Pokemon. So they tried to bring a house with them, Oh, Norwegian folktales. I wonder if a lot of this is kind of rooted in folklore and stuff. Built in 1937, Edith Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
There's more of her tapes.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
All right. What's this?
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, she's painting on pieces of wood.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Wow. I myself still have my great-grandmother with us. She's 96 and still very alert. She's still a very capable person. It's really cool. I can't get to this door yet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Ugh. That is a lot of shag. Key. The Secret in This Bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
It's so cool. Do we have any architects or industrial designers watching the stream right now? Are you impressed?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Okay. There's a photo lab back here. I love the idea of an old home with a bunch of just random crawl spaces and stuff. It'd be so much fun to explore. Where are we now?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Whoa.
And that he never talked about him.
This is so cool. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that one. That's so neat.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Was I missing more upstairs in that other place? I feel like I was supposed to go upstairs too. I am missing a story by the bed. Okay, thank you. Oh, again, like it was so much fun for a kid. 2 commands there. Oh, it's so great. So cool.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
So they still have all their childhood bedrooms despite their age in this house. Still all there. Oh, okay. They needed to do a painting frame too.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Swing. Oh, I have a broken foot? Yeah. Kids. Oh, and I can give myself swing momentum.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Okay. I don't think I've ever played a game that had a mechanic where you swing yourself. Like in a traditional swing.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Am I supposed to eat myself into the ocean here, guys?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not going to tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't
Oh,
picked up.
no.
Then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh,
But I
no.
doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, boy. This is kind of making me dizzy. Kind of reminds me of the time when I was a kid and I puked on the top arc of a swing, and then on the way down just left the entire trail of vomit all the way down underneath me like a big line. I think I had a candy apple. Oh, yep, going for the loop. Oh god, I'm going through time.
And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Ew. Well, that one's pretty tragic. Hardy boys. Oh, okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, I see.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, so I guess he just keeps monuments to all the lost family members by preserving their rooms. Okay, let me go check out this pumpkin first.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, she was in the Bigfoot movies. Well, whatever the guitar is, it's probably worth money. Because guitars are like the one thing that you can keep for 50 years and then they're suddenly worth tons and tons of money on the other side. Wow. Oh, she's in a lot of stuff.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
It is a child star tragedy, isn't it? Okay, team.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Whoa.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Oh, jeez.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Oh, come on, it's 16.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Uh-oh.
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
I wonder whether the comic really got the full story.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Hey, is it the actual Halloween music? Oh, that's so cool, and it's like a kind of 2D shaded.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, take that, cans. This is not good though. Cool.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
It is so cool being inside like the comic book panel. This is a great idea. Yeah. Yeah.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Oh no.
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Still got it. It's one of those hanging egg chairs? Cool. Kia! How much stuff I can move? Okay. Alright, it's out of my system. Go up? Nope. Oh no. Hello? Anyone? Yeah.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Y'all said this wasn't spooky.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, there's hidden stuff all over this house, so... In here? There we go. Okay, the crawl space is right. Where have we been already?
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan.
Oh, jeez. Kia!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, crud. This was another prank, wasn't it? Oh, boy.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
It's DoorDash.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What the?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
God damn it. Oh, wow.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out how much that story holds in the other ones. Wow. Okay. That was really cool. Okay, well, back in the crawl space to the other room.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot more grim stuff in this than I thought.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay, so this is probably stuff you could have discovered before that story.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Interesting. Okay.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Nope, not yet. I wonder what that plug means. Okay, so I don't think we've been to the right yet. Nope, that was the kids' room.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
It's almost if you want me to go do that right now, game.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother,
Yeah.
Calvin.
Yeah, so I guess narrative-wise, it makes more sense to kind of go explore the outer hallways before you start going through all the crawl spaces. My bad.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Ugh. What else is around here?
Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement.
Okay, I get it, I get it. Yeah, I think we found most things out here. Okay, narrative, you win. I guess I keep going until it's uncomfortable. There we go. Ooh. This feels so much spookier now. Had I not done all that stuff upstairs first. Okay, yeah, we're already here in the other flashback. Snugular. I like that. That's a good drywall name.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, so I guess Grandpa made these to figure out what to paint on. That's cool. That's very sweet. Oh, I get it. Family tree. Yep, yep. That took me a sec. Where are all the paintings?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Yeah, Kyle's wish room indeed. Basement full of wood stuff. One quick check here. Yeah, dead end. I'd say Kyle's workshop at times is messier, depending on when he finishes a job or not.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
His work's great, though. His work's very clean. Fun fact about Kyle's previous workroom, he had a garage space that needed more power, so he actually dug a trench in the backyard between the garage space and his actual home, and then rerouted the power from the home to the garage, so that way we'd have sufficient power for his power tools, which is something that blows my mind, that he was able to just kind of like look all that stuff up and then just figure out how to do it. Oh boy. Oh, hold on, wait again.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Wow.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah, basically that's his own survival shelter. I think it's the first time I saw my belly. Cool.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Oh, yeah.
But after a few days,
Turn my
I
can.
settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
The text on the can. That's
And
a lot
then
of
one
peaches.
day, everything just stopped.
Huh, so it started in, what, 67? Now we're at 2005?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
I'm just going to take a moment
Maybe
to...
I just got tired of being afraid.
I'm just going to take a moment to acknowledge this mechanic of, like, just this simple act of, like, opening things, like holding on to the can, and then I'm turning it, and then there's just a subtle little rumble, like in the controller too, like the, you know, basically the friction from turning a can opener. They're just like, it's such a simple thing, but it's like, it's so cool how much effort they put into it.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Let's do it. Oh, geez. Okay, so yeah, so Walter was hiding the whole time. All right, where's our exit? jelly.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara.
Oof.
And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, shit. Wow, this is grim. It really is a curse.
Walter died when I was 6.
Wow.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Well, that was brutal.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, what is this book called? Cracking the Curse. There you go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, jeez.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Smells garbage ones. Yeah, I'm just taking a sec to absorb like all the, just the little creaking, like in your sort of flies and the buzzing from the lights above. This is really, really good for the atmosphere.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Oh yeah, good point. Eddie said there were mole people underground. And she was probably just talking about Arthur, or Walter. I
I
mean.
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Yeah, I'm starting
Maybe
to
we
sense.
believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot about Edie dealing with her internal traumas. Oh. Wait. The bridge is out too.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Can I get out to the water? Nope. That's beautiful, though. What's out there? Lighthouse? Fire?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Click. Separate entrance this time, probably. Yep. Oh, what's that? Oh, I didn't even see that. There's a statue out there. I hope. Yep. Alright. Climb up this way. Yep. Oh, doy. To the right.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Ugh. This family's had a tough go.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, now you know how I feel. Eating all those rabbits and stuff.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. No. Oh no, not Derpy and Derpy Jr. Oh man. Doey, Coco. Derpy, Lurpy, Furpy. Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy and Derpy Jr. Oh, that's both cute and sad. Man. Oh. This is part of the stream where I just mourn dead animals for a while. It sucks.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh man. Yeah, and everything kind of represents them as a person. Oh, sweet but very sad. Oh, can you... Is he little... Oh, wow. Oh, cool. There's like a tiny little person. Maybe it's Walter, and just in the middle here of this sort of monster-shaped rock. I guess through the tunnel where he exited. Huh. There are just some really beautiful design choices and structural choices in this game. It's really cool. Family tree again.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, jeez. Like a monument to losing him?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, yeah, there's the little beacon. Oh, is that where the house is?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So that wasn't just a story. They actually tried to float a house across the water. Oh. Hmm. Any more up here? You miss anything? Nope, it's done. What's he holding?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Just trying to see what he's clutching here. Can't quite tell.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Man, more down here too. Just keeps going on.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh yeah, there's no date of death.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
guess we'll get out of the graveyard for a bit.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
man, I just love this idea though of just this little space outside to just sort of sit and kind of have a meal and stuff.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh! Uh-oh, shit. Well, now I don't want to do this. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. It's true, the Creos is probably not up to code, but still, it's a nice thought. Oh, now I'm so much more nervous than I was before.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh, now no. Now I can see the belly. I get it now. Yeah, geez, I totally didn't notice that before. This game's really good at hiding stuff just right in front of your view. I like it. Oops. Triangle.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Now this looks like it's just somebody's actual family photo. Also kind of looks like Stan Lee with those glasses. Oh, that's a rifle.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, kitty. Oh, where did I take it? What's that for? That is an old-ass TV set. Where's the props? Oh, there we go. There's always that half second where I forget I have to finish opening something. Really making me put the work in.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Focus. Click.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
This is chocolate malts.
I'm over here, Dad.
As far as my range goes. Take something really arty. Okay.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
Oh, I see. I didn't think to zoom in into the actual car. I thought I was taking pictures of the back until I just moved on. Whoops.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
I'm just in the back here, taking photos of all the snacks. Hunting season.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Click.
Okay, got it.
I'm
It's a
gonna
nicely
take some
manicured
pictures,
thumbnail.
okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Okay, now I'm done.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right,
Nope.
Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
What do you got over here? Oh, a birdie. And click.
Aw.
More birdies. What do we got around here?
Nothing quite like being outside.
Oh, can I take a picture of my dick?
Oop.
Nope.
A little more gas in the tank, I guess.
Still going. Oh, I see. When I zoom out, it gets blurry. Well played, game. There's some wildlife out here. What can I find? Oh, there we go.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it? Hey!
What is that?
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
Uh-oh.
No, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Okay, fine, fine. I'll find progression.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Oh, can I find a deer?
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Okay. Here.
Let's see. Maybe. Or was it?
Give me a hint. I'm gonna take a photo of your butt.
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Could have been.
trail, eh? I'm just gonna start spamming. We got that one. That's just supply stuff. Ah, a birdie. Oh dear. Okay, there we go.
Nice, Don.
Got it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
I'm doing well, Ricky. Thank you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
I don't know if I like the idea of her having a gun, seeing where all these other stories have gone so far.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Just let me get a photo of you committing murder.
Great shot, Don!
No! This is a murder selfie?
I'm proud
Yeah.
of you, Don.
Ooh!
Always remember that, okay?
I can control him now. Look at me, I'm running in 3D space.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I got a time limit. I get it. And up ahead on these rickety rocks.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try
Oh,
not to think about
Jesus, no! Well, it got its revenge.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh. Ay, ay. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 to 6 tragedies left. Oh boy. Yeah, boy, man. I think she's gonna remember that. Yeah, combine this with a Telltale game. The deer remembered you shot him. Oh man. Okay, I guess I gotta keep going. Kind of reminds me of the tentacles from earlier. I wonder.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well, that's cute. Crossed out mission control and wrote Finch control. Oh, come on, guys. Not a baby room now. Oh, no. Oh, fudge. Oh, man. Nope. I don't think I flipped that. 1976 to 1977. Oh, man.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, the baby now.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Okay, the duck's following my hand. Huh. Oh, yeah. The music cuts out. It's closer.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Okay, cool, but why was baby in here with that closed and you not watching?
Hello? Sam,
Oh.
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh, the frog. Yeah, I can use...
What his world was like.
Yeah, I can make the frog jump. I'm controlling the frog moving around. Oh, never mind.
You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Oh no, I lost the G.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Wow, this should be so magical right now, but I'm also so scared as knowing what's coming up or what I feel is going to happen. Oh boy. Why aren't you watching the kid right now?
It sure made him happy.
Oh. I wonder if this is what Ziggy's doing in the bath when I bathe him at night. Also, I'm watching him. Whoa! Oh, I get this open. Nope. Nope.
I know how silly
got
it
it.
sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Yeah, it is really cool how the words are reflected in the water too. Again, I just love like all the cool little things they do with all the text in this.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. Oh. No, I gotta do this. Oh man.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. happened wasn't your fault.
Oh, man.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Oh, gosh.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, and it's on their divorce papers. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay, that one was hard. Oh. Gonna keep doing this to me, game. Oh, man. That's awful. Poor little guy.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
And here's another child.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
That's so cool.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like this kid's a bit of a rebel. The mohawk and the spike bracelets. I wonder if he was in a ska band like maybe some of us streaming right now.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remembered.
pronounce you husband and wife. You make him cry.
Yeah, I like this. He's just hanging in the back and not participating in the wedding. I mean, I like it from a narrative standpoint. It's a sad thing. I really have full control of this kite. Take that, wedding party. If you have any objections, show it with your kite. Yeah, I think I need to hit the text here again. You think? Ooh, what's over here?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
It's good to feel teen angst again.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Okay, so storm
Thunder
in the wedding.
sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Man, I love all these parallel effect systems they've done. It's really cool. Oh no!
wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oof.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oof. It's just gonna keep making more and more sad. Poor Gus. You know what? I could probably find a high school picture that I can reply back on Twitter with me probably looking kind of close to Gus. I was about 16 or so. Cool spike bracelets too. Whoa! Indoor rock climbing. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty strict. Pretty strict out there. I like to be a baby though.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Oof.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, Gus.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Oh no, more of the missing posters.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh. They all had their own little gardens too.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Oh, they had a classroom too. Our family history, fact or fiction? That's good. Yeah.
But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Val says, I've lost understanding of how this house works. Yeah, me too, kind of. Just keep building. Should I go up first? Or across? And go up. Oh boy. This definitely doesn't feel up to code.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Yeah, legalize. Alright, so 32. 22. Oh, that's a dead end. Wait a sec. Is this part of a boat? Is this literally just a boat? Yep. That's definitely not up to code.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Nice. Oh. Open. There we go.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Uh-oh.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, okay, he's a fishmonger, okay. Oh, no, this is... I don't like where this is going.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
Okay, fish heads off.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Nothing dangerous about this, especially if
His
I'm
mind
medicated.
Began to
Oh, shit.
wander.
Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Huh. Okay, so I'm controlling the character on the left. I have to keep cutting fish with the right.
Describe it.
Okay, that's cool.
He said he started
Not
small,
concerned.
imagining a labyrinth.
Okay.
He'd feel his way about. Then
way.
something moved.
Nope. Oh no. Okay, yeah. I'm already getting all cross-brained.
Bats.
Up.
And toads.
Up. Whoa.
And things that have not names.
Oh no.
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh boy.
But he took it very seriously.
Kind of freaked me out.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
Nope.
But he found something more.
Huh. Whoa, cool. Man, there's just so many different styles in this game for level design and graphics and stuff. It's really cool. Storyline, I think it's something I've played that has this much sort of mixed styles and media to it.
I worried about him then.
Oh no. Screw that fish up.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Sway.
I spoke with his boss.
Fishy? Fishy?
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
I'm really zoning out on the right-hand
It
side,
seemed
which
very
I think is
promising.
exactly the intent, which is cool. But it's also making me very nervous for the point where my
He
hand
told me
goes
he'd
into that
made him
blade,
a friend.
which I feel like is going to happen. Look at a doggy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh,
He
no.
built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Can I get just the fish tip? Yeah, it's always the same.
Then he made musicians.
This was great. Everybody loves me in Lewistopia.
And
Why would I
songs
ever
for them to
leave?
play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannon,
Why would you?
but
When
his
you got this
chopping
going
was
on in
as
your head.
reliable as ever.
I don't like that exposition right
And
now.
one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination,
Oh, no.
so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh,
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Whee!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, jeez.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New
Yeah.
Louisville,
That was unnerving. Yeah, I like how the
St. Louis.
imagination, St. Louis,
He
imagination
started
side
drifting away from our reality.
starting to take over the physical side for the fish cutting.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Oh, I'm gonna do Beautiful Prince.
beautiful prince.
That's so cool. Oh man, this game would be
Prince
so
was on his
serene
own quest for
if it wasn't just for always that fear of like I know something not good's gonna happen eventually. Let's go for some radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Nailed it. Oh guys, I'm not doing this so good anymore. Okay, there we go.
He followed the sound of his
Let's do silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh boy, now I can't see the cutter at all. Ooh.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
I mean, even just as, like, this imagination art style is cool. Like, that'd be a fun game to play. Just like that style.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Wow. Hey guys, what's up?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Oh, man.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. We totally made it, guys. It was just a late shift. We're good.
He began to forget the world we know.
Maybe not the best for your work locker, but hey. Oh. He kind of looks like Kyle.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh. That would not smell good.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I mean, he's kind of like Kyle if he was into raves. Oh, jeez.
I still thought I could save him.
Going up.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
His atmosphere is great.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising.
The dance. Gorgeous soundtrack. Definitely beautifully done. Oh, thank you.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Oh.
There was only one thing left to do. Down his head.
Okay, yeah, no, I should have. Oh, I should have saw that coming. Oh.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Man. Yikes. Oh, he's got a little guy there. Yeah, it's his life in a box. Man. How many deaths we got left here? Oh, Asami Game Station. The Wonderland Turbo.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh. Hmm. Hey. Okay. I guess we keep going. Nope. Do you want to go back in? That's a good one, Greg. Just like my grandfather has told me, when you're working in a fish cannery, don't get high. It feels good to laugh again, right, guys? I didn't realize this one was going to be as sad as it was. Okay, so I guess we're going back across to this side now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any more progression this way. Well, there's the upstairs. How do I get the upstairs? Did I miss something? Maybe I did. Oh, there's another door. I see it.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
That's cool. There's like a little peanut pop from the walking. That's great.
But I understand why we left.
Hmm.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Hmm. Oh, it's your book. Hmm.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Big birdie.
But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay. Well, 90th birthday. Oh. Oh, I thought I was going to draw my legs. That'd be more whimsical.
The whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh, man.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Yeah, it's completely sealed off. Okay. Sneak in. Oh, that's one of the older pair of gloves.
Of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Yeah. Mom just doesn't want her to die from the curse.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Take a quick look over here.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
So there were earthquakes when he was underground earlier.
I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh.
I got turned around.
Oh. I'm stuck.
I started seeing things.
Oh, I hope that deer's not back for more revenge.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Wow. Going back to the old house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
No.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh, I can move the hand.
A few years went by.
Oh, that's cute.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while.
Man.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Oof.
Until I found out about you.
Oh, that's right.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I in a womb? Hell yeah.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh. Oh.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's the saddest baby simulator ever. Oh. Oh, then they're baby photos. Well, that was really cool. That was a beautiful experience. Oh, baby. Yeah, really cool. It was really cool to play a game where just the environment just feels so alive and part of the characters. Like, you don't really get to see much of the actual characters in the narrative, but you still sort of feel who they are through the environment and the storytelling. So that was really cool. I really like that. It was sad. I didn't realize it was going to be as sad as it was. So sorry. Sorry for doing 2 bummer streams in a row, I guess. But yeah, it was really nice. I had, for those who kind of came in later from the start, I had played like maybe, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes or so of this, like a year ago. and then I just kind of one of those things where like I wasn't paying too much attention to it. I'm like, I got to put this on the back burner. I'll come back to it when I have a bit more time, and I just sort of sat around for until now before I came. Hey, a trophy. Until I come back and played it. So yeah, I played like a little bit of walking through the house early on. But yeah, I'd say 80% of this I was kind of first run through. So yeah, I think I maybe seen one death the first time I played. I didn't realize how many more were to come. Yeah, it was really good. I guess the one person they didn't mention too much was Sanjay. I saw the name on the tree, but I don't think there was a report where you saw his face from the story. Like, is there like a way to go back and sort of find his story, or is that just kind of like just sort of an extra thing, or does anyone know? The creators of credits. Yeah, I also like just this nice little addition of all the dev and the build team and stuff, while including their baby photos too. I think it's kind of a nice little sentiment to add to this game. Yeah, that was really cool. Oh no, she's got a gun. Really cool. Is there anyone seeing this game for the first time? Is everyone kind of familiar with the game, or is anyone kind of like on their first, I guess, run through of it, seeing me play it? Did I miss some stories? Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know if I saw the Milton story. Uh-huh. Yeah, first time for a lot of people to play it twice. Cool. What's the replay on it like? Is there like little additional things people can find, or is this more like just sort of experiencing the story again? The end. Yeah, so replay story option is now available. Okay, so I guess you can kind of go back and pick certain stories. Yeah, so I guess I didn't do... I guess I missed the Milton one. Yeah, I think it was just that one, right? Milton and Dawn. I guess Sanjay's part of Dawn's story. Where was Milton located? Does anyone know where his specific story starts from? Select Edith to play from the beginning. So I guess if you drop back in, you probably only played just those stories, right? I don't know if there's a way to cleanly go find Milton. Wasn't there a room near Lewis you missed? Maybe. Right before Lewis' story. Well, I'm sure it was sad. Whatever it was. They're always sad. Oh boy. After dawn, the lighthouse, I think. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Greg just says, what should be the first happy story? That was the refresher. That was the one that made you feel good about this harsh experience. No, that was really cool though. That was really fun. I really like that. I really like just kind of simple narrative stuff like that. I guess similar stuff I played would be like, say, like Firewatch, which is a bit more interactive, I'd say, and obviously a bit longer in play length and stuff, but it's kind of fun to play something like that that's a little more straightforward sometimes. Next stream, I don't know. I'll find some stuff. Again, one thing I had mentioned on Twitter and stuff was I was considering playing Cyberpunk, but again, I have like a base PS4, and I'm kind of hearing all the nightmare stories about how poorly that's playing. I know even Becky and Fraser have been streaming it, and they're having like, a couple crashes a stream on the PS5. Obviously, it's more stable for them, but it's still, an annoyance. And it's also like I'm just worried about like visually, if it just looks like crap. I think that's going to be the biggest bummer. Is I don't want to play it if I can't really, absorb the environment and kind of like check things out. So I'll see. I'll probably sit on that one for a little bit, and then see how the updates come with patching and stuff, and if there's any more stability. But it might just be one that, given the state of things, maybe I'll have to wait until I get a PS5 in the future, which is one of those goals of like I'll do that at some point, but it's hard to say when it'll happen. Yeah, Nicholas playing on the PS5, and he gets crashes too. And I also don't too, because like right now, I mean, again, just with my streaming setup, I'm just doing the really vanilla, straight from the PS4. So I don't know if like when it crashes, if that totally, messes up the stream, and you gotta like exit out, start a new stream, rehost. So that could be kind of annoying. Maybe if I update my streaming later, moving forward to something where I'm actually using some programs and not just going straight from the hardware in the PS4, then that's something to consider when it's easier to restart stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of worried about how much trouble it would add to everything. So Milton's story, okay, so basically Milton had hallucinations and died. Okay. I'll have to check that one at some point later. Cool. Have I played Oxenfree? No, I don't know if I know Oxenfree. Milton went... Oh, yeah, that's right. Milton went missing. But yeah, also coming up, I assume we'll do some more foreplay Fridays and stuff like that as well with the guys, as we have previously. We'll just kind of, keep an eye on Fraser's feed and stuff like that for when we end up doing more of those. I know he's been pretty involved with playing Cyberpunk himself right now, but I'm sure at some point we'll get around a few things, especially, with the holidays coming up. Might be kind of fun to do something that's sort of Christmassy. So I think we're kind of looking into what we could do for that too. And then, yeah, I was just kind of, maybe find something else to play when I want to as well too. I kind of like doing for now, at least as I'm kind of getting used to doing more of the solo stream stuff, is these sort of short self-contained games that you can kind of like get them out in one session as opposed to kind of coming back over and over again to something. So, I'll kind of figure out what I want to do next for that too. I was also talking to Ben about, maybe some potential things we could kind of do together as well, considering that, we both have similar mic setups now too. So again, that could be something that shakes out soon enough, is maybe some stuff with me and the Ben Man, or maybe even Kyle. Again, Kyle's got a hectic schedule, but if he's able to find some time too, maybe we can find some stuff we can do as well too, outside of just doing the standard 4 plays with the whole gang. Cool. So yeah, I think we're kind of coming to the end here. Thanks again for those who checked it out. Again, the typical stuff, just, if you want to follow future streams, just, subscribe to the YouTube, because that's where you'll get a lot of the notices, and then most stuff I put out via Twitter. So just kind of keep an eye on that, and I'll let everyone know when I jump into some more things. Thanks, everybody. It was fun. And everybody have a happy... What is this? Monday. Time has no meaning right now. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Cheers.